I ain't fucking with the book, I turn my page off. 100,000 something like it, what the name costs. Being struck without the top, my J gon' hang off. I don't feel like letting nobody over, cut the lane off. I don't wanna see no one perform with the stage. I ain't fucking with the book, I turn my page off. 100,000 something like it, what the name costs. Being struck without the top, my J gon' hang off. I don't feel like letting nobody over, cut the lane off. I don't wanna see no one perform with the stage costs.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Guardian Tales. This is your boy Credo Zetska here, and I have been so excited to do a video view of this game. I've been playing this game for the past few months, and not past few months, the past week. And how I know about this game, I just heard it mentioned, and I just checked out like some screenshots and one or two videos, and I was just like, this game looks interesting. Little did I know that what I was shown was nothing compared to what I actually got. And I got more than I expected. Now this is a more adventure kind of RPG gacha game all in one. And I must say, it is very unique. It has this little city builder thing that for right now doesn't have anything in particular special about it. You have these gauges on the side here to like gauge something. You know, you get hearts and increased things, but you have like stores and stuff where you could buy items and stuff that you need, vendor machines and stuff, so you can use a lot of the buildings in here. Now the heroes in this game, they're all sprites, but the artwork is just it's really good. It's really good. Just looking at some of them, and the art for them don't change, but their sprites actually do. If we look at her, she's at 5 stars now, and she's almost a 6 star. And as you star them up for 2-star heroes and above, the aesthetics change, and all heroes have like different their own chain skill that change into certain things, and you could equip weapons that have different abilities. When I say they have different, a lot of them have different abilities, different elements. They give you different style effects that trigger your chain skill, but just like your ultimate technique. And they have their own unique animations per character. It's easy to level characters. You get experience during in every event, and you have resource gathering, and there's awakening where you can further boost your characters as well. So you have gears, you have these little things called cards, and they give stat boosts as well. Now there's a lot of characters and variety, and I really like all of them, and the game encourages you to kind of mix and match and get used to them. This right now is my favorite team because I have a healer, I have attack buffer. I switch between these two because I like this lady on the left, Rachel, I think. No, this Rachel on the right. This here, she's like a sniper. She does Hekate. She's like a sniper. She does really powerful damage, single shot damage. And she has 2 levels, one where you aim and one where you don't, and this one is more of like an automatic machine gun type gunner character. And all the characters play different. You have melee characters and all that stuff, but they do have a summon. I actually didn't save any stones to summon, but you know, let's just try a single summon just to start off, because I want to show you guys the summon animation. It's really like a drone comes in with a box, gives you all of your gift. Okay, I got a fodder. So you have different boxes that are blue, gold, and white. White is pretty much a 3-star, and gold is a 2-star. So let's jump in adventure. You have guilds as well. Now, before we go into a story mission, we have the resource dungeon. You could do gold, XP, items. All of them have their own different levels, drops and stuff. You have awakening dungeon. These are done on a daily basis, so each day is a different one. So every day is a different set of awakening materials, so you kind of have to focus on it for that day. You get 3 runs per day, or you could spend diamonds to get extra duns. I kind of don't like it, but I don't mind it as much. And then you have all these where you can get awaken. You can literally farm a shards for your characters to awaken them. This I love. This I love. But this is in the main game. The main game is the story mode, and the story mode is really good. And we're gonna check out the story mission. The story mode is hilarious. It's just silly fun. Really good time. They have the try and true tower mode. There's a PvP mode as well. It's pretty fast paced, pretty chill, nothing really spectacular about it. I can show you a round of it. This is done mostly in auto. I could understand why, because you could always win if you manual the game, but putting it on auto is different, and you can do like 2 times speed. So slow down a bit so you can see. So you can see Rachel up in the top left, have a machine gun fight. This one is an arrow user. I have a lot of range users in this team. So they all ganged up on my sniper. No, they didn't. We ganged up on them. So pretty much that's PvP. Pretty simple. Nothing to draw you in. You get 5 tickets, and I think they restock throughout the day. So it's not just it's restock every 2.5 hours. So I haven't unlocked arena yet, which I will unlock after I beat this world. The story mode, there is Nightmare, Normal, Nightmare, and Hell. And what I'm learning is Nightmare has a different story going on than normal. So when I saw that, I was like, wow, okay, y'all just taking it to another level. Because I don't know if Hell will be an extra level, but right now, that's what it is. So we're gonna check out this story stage. And now, right now, these stages, the further you get, the more complex and complicated they get. So it's almost like you have a bullet hell mixed with Zelda, the classic Zelda, mixed with gacha, mixed with, like, when I tell you these weapons, all the weapons have different looks and aesthetics and all that stuff. The stages are completely different. So you have puzzle stages. You have these puzzle stages here. You have just straight up. I don't want to do this because this was kind of hard. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on a shorter stage that's a little bit less tedious, because it does get a little bit harder. The stages get a lot more complicated, and there's a lot going on. So you have these stages. You get 1, 2, 3 stars. And each stage has about 1 or 2 side missions that go off of the beaten path. And as you can see, the stages do get kind of big and complicated. This one is kind of simple, but you can see this one, the maps get really, really complicated. What I may do, I may go on World 1 and do this, just so you can see the type of gameplay is there, because it's a lot. It is a lot. It really is. But let's hop in. So you can dash. At one point you unlock the dash. So with my girl Kara, she can, if you want phase 1 of it, you get so you get so yeah, you walk around and you get to do the side mission. I think there's a side path here. Okay. So I can't go there, so I have to save them. So with her, you can just auto-target. They auto-target. And with phase 2, you kind of get more damage. Oh. But it takes a little bit longer to shoot out, and you have to aim before you even shoot. So how they're all over there, I will have to come to the side, shoot them like this, and it does a lot more damage. So if you have a stationary enemy that you don't have to fight as much, you will mostly just be safe. So you have close quarters characters as well. Each world has their own kind of currency to collect to use in the store. So right now, the first world has coins. The second world has no. What does the second world have? I can't remember. I think something else. And then this world has. Oh, the second world has boats, and the next world has boats. So you see how much damage that did, right? You also have special attacks. I'll show you when I attack her. So with her, she does this move where she jumps and spins around, but that's not her actual special move. That move with the target is a special move, and that's her chain skill. So whatever the weapon you have, your weapon has their own abilities, and every weapon has their own specific abilities. So this one, she has that jump move. Some have lasers, some have like grenade launchers, all that stuff. So the weapon you use, and like you can kind of just pick your favorite weapon, and then your favorite weapon for a character that, because you would want a weapon that triggers your chain skill or your team member's chain skill. What I normally do is get a weapon that would chain either their chain skill, so, and then revolve my team around my main character's chain skills, so they can just launch a full barrage of special attacks one time. So you see that I didn't complete all the stuff on the stage because I couldn't get through the path because I was not a goblin chaser, you know. So you have all these little extra missions and all that stuff, and I must say, like, they give you a lot of free currency and a lot of free items and everything you may need just to like make it through. They have a battle pass that I must say, even the free one is pretty good, and I can't say I can knock it. I wouldn't mind paying for it because it's like a cheap battle pass. They also have this premium event where as you complete stages you get these coins and you can buy all these rewards and stuff. So it gets better, and you get shards of the new character that's for the summon, the archer character. So you get a lot of shards for her, but it's really a lot of free resources to power up your characters and all that stuff. This game is so full of life and humor and everything. The story is very self-aware. It's not to be taken too seriously, but like you have a little bit of serious dramatic things happening. The boss animations are really good. Let me see if I can show you. Let's go in the Rift so we can do like a dungeon. And what I like about the resource dungeon, the actual characters actually improve over time. So this will be a section where I would want to switch. I would want to switch these two. So all the stages have different characters, right? So they have their own affinities, strengths, weaknesses, all that good stuff. So let's try the gold dungeon. I do want to use this team because I really like her. I'm gonna keep her there, or maybe I can switch her with her body double. I could do that. I don't want to do that though. So let's just hop in here. I haven't beaten this as yet, but let's go try it out. Yeah, I have really been like, this is the first game where I played where like you have an auto, but you only could use the auto after you beat the stage. And at first I was like, oh, this is really easy, but it does ramp up in difficulty, and like most of the time you can only really auto stages that you already beat, and even then sometimes if you are the level you're supposed to be for that particular level, you might not be able to auto it. You have to be at least 5 levels above to really auto, and they do have auto repeat. Now you only really need it for last, like when you're doing like these kind of stages, build resources and stuff, and I like it. If the stages don't take that long, maybe like a minute. If you're really good, you could beat it faster. So let me switch to my number 2. And they have like a gauge on them. And I'm pressing the wrong button. So now he's in down status, and now I can use all of my skills. Where I just use everyone one time. And then this does so much damage. The pirate one is my next favorite because she has like an assault rifle type mechanic, and she like overheats if she shoots too long. So you have to like time it where like you don't go into overheat and all that stuff. But that's the Gold Rush. You have a lot of bosses, some really big, some really fancy, especially the story stage bosses. They are done really well, and I must say, like, this game, the production value is through the roof. I think they put a lot of love and care into this, and it brings a lot of nostalgia feeling. The dialogue is funny. The animations are funny. You would think like just because they're sprites, they wouldn't have a lot of life to them, but they really are like animated and everything. But this has been Guardian Tales. It is a must play. I recommend it to everyone and anyone just to even try it, but it is a must play. And it actually has a lot of content and quality to it, a lot of charm, and this is great for people that are used to older like Super Nintendo stuff. So definitely give it a shot.